to Community Board One's Licensing Committee. I'm Susan Cole. I'm the chair. My co-chair is Francis Curtis. Staff person, Onet James, and Zach Bonner, our district manager. So welcome. And our chairperson, Tammy Meltzer, is here, but she stepped out for a minute. So I have promised, because our district manager used to work for Small Business Administration, Eric Parker is going to give us about 3 minutes. We compromised and just speak to us. And this is Tammy Meltzer, the chair. So come on, Eric.
Thank
Welcome.
you so much. Good evening, everyone. My name is Eric Parker, and I am a senior outreach liaison with the Department of Small Business Services. We are a city agency designed to help New Yorkers start and operate businesses in the city of New York. And since this is a licensing committee meeting, I'm going to talk about some of the programs that I think are relevant to you as a small business owner. In 2016, we launched a program called NYC Best. It identified that small businesses have difficult times understanding and complying with city rules and regulations. New York City is the most heavily regulated city when it comes to opening and operating a business, especially if you are a food service establishment. If you're a restaurant, you have to comply with at least 5 to 6 city agencies. And understanding that and complying with those rules and regulations can become daunting, costing businesses untold thousands of dollars in fines and summonses. So for that reason, in 2016, we launched the NYC Best program. We took former inspectors from various city agencies and we trained them through across a number of different rules and regulations through city agencies, buildings department regulations, sanitation, consumer and worker protection, health department. And basically, they provide assistance and they provide a single point of contact for you, the small business owner, and helping you navigate through those rules and regulations. Now, if you're a food service establishment, I know you're putting in an application to the fire department to get your kitchen cooking equipment approved. Sometimes that can take 12, 13 weeks. And if you signed a lease and you've only had 2 months of free rent before you have to start paying, that can become daunting, right? We know of lots of businesses that have actually were not able to open their business while they were paying rent. So for that reason, the NYC Best program has been helping businesses for about 5 years to navigate through the city rules and regulations, thereby helping them save money, save time and money. The second part of that is the compliance consultations. We provide mock inspections at your place of business, especially if you're just opening up. We help restaurants maintain A-letter grades. We will do a mock inspection as we walk through your establishment and we'll point out certain conditions that may result in a violation. We are not obligated to report any non-compliant conditions to city agencies. So for that reason, you have their confidence that they're going to help you comply with those rules and regulations. I left some business cards and some collateral on the table so you can read up on the program. Aside from that, we have other services for small businesses, including our commercial lease assistance program, which also launched in 2016, helping small businesses get the legal counsel they need. Legal counseling can be very expensive. Through the commercial lease assistance program, we provide legal pro bono legal assistance. They won't litigate for you, but they'll help negotiate a lease with your landlord. If you're renegotiating a lease with your landlord, the CLA program will come in and they'll sit down and negotiate a deal with your landlord. Now you can imagine during the COVID shutdown, lots of businesses received eviction notices from their landlords. While CLA program helped thousands of businesses stay in their places, stay in their commercial spaces by negotiating with the landlords. Under normal circumstances, we provide legal assistance, online business courses, mentoring programs, as well as workshops selling to city government. There are a host of services that SBS provides to small operating and growing businesses in the city of New York. So if you have any questions, I left some business cards and some collateral. Just wish you the best of luck. And we're right down the block. We're in your neighborhood. We're in your community board. So we definitely would love to hear from you if you have any questions regarding any of the services and programs that we provide.
Tammy has a question there.
Yes, hi.
I'm actually going to welcome you to come back to land use zoning and economic development as well,
Okay,
because you only got your 3 minutes here. It's a busy night in licensing.
okay.
We definitely want to do, Zach will be happy to hear this. I didn't even tell him it's going down this road, but we'd like you to appear at more places to speak to more businesses
And even our big meeting.
and our large board meeting.
Where we get.
So we would give you 10 minutes to be able to speak at the community board, so you can actually do a presentation.
We have a great PowerPoint presentation that we'd love to come and also
Great.
present.
We would-
You guys, a little deeper into some of the programs that we offer.
Perfect. We'd love to have you come there.
Thanks, Eric.
Hey, thank you so much.
All right.
You.
Bye.
And working, I used to work with this team. They do a great job for new businesses. lining up all of the permitting that you need to do. They help you line it up, and they're basically free expediters. So definitely recommend their services. If you're a new business, you should reach out to them. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you again, and good luck to you all.
For those who need more information, there are some business cards to the front and at the end of the table at the back, as well as some flyers. Please feel free to take them when you come in or as you leave.
Okay. A couple of things. I'm going to change the agenda because I promised somebody that they could go first tonight. And I'm going to do that, but I want to remind everybody who may be online and any public community members here, if you have a complaint about anything that refers to licensing and liquor, you are to call 311, get a number and report it to us. And if it's really egregious, you should call 911 and also get a summons, a number and report it to us. That's the only way we have to have some input with the SLA. Yeah.
Just one other thing, for those of you who might not be aware, who may have a reason to file multiple 301 requests for different things, there is a 311 app that make things a lot easier if you don't have the time to sit and make a call to go through the dialing structure that they have. There's a 301 app. You can see when it gets resolved. You can see how it's resolved, when it's resolved, and if it's closed out. So that's something you might want to consider downloading as well. Just another.
Okay, so I am going to, I'm sorry I had to change the agenda, but I'm going to start with Le Grand Boucherie. I am going to give them their first shot, and Donald, the second shot, is passing out some uniforms for you.
Thank you,
For
Susan.
everybody to
They
vote.
only have 6 or
That's
5.
all right, we can share, Francie and I can share.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you, Don.
Is Amina
Yeah,
on
we said-
the screen?
Does everybody have?
Give me one second.
I'll pull it up.
Just want to make sure Emil is on before we start.
Neil?
Emil Stefko?
All right, Donald.
Neil is not.
We're going to start.
Yeah, you start.
All right, so we were here last month, and there were a number of issues you wanted us to address, and so there are a number of points that I'm going to go over. But before I do that, Richard Cohn, who is the landlord of the building at 115 Broadway, is here. And because the Thames seating was the principal issue last time, I'm going to have Mr. Cohn speak about that, and then I'm going to address some of the other issues that we talked about last month. So, Richard.
Yeah, I thought it was appropriate that I start because the vision is mine. And we're the ones that have been working on this for a long, embarrassed to tell you how long. Because on 9/11, I was down here, we had a hearing at the landmarks. And we owned the building for 5 years. in planes. And that's how long ago we started this process. And, now we're back. There were a couple of things I heard. One was ADA, which was critical to us. Right now, it is impossible to bring ADA through the front of the building or the back. This building was designed at the turn of the century. There's stairs everywhere. It's a narrow building. And the only way to bring proper ADA into the building is through the side entryways with direct access upstairs. And the way it is now, I don't know if anyone has ever attempted to go down that street on a wheelchair. The sidewalk is well above the street. It's narrow, it's got fire hydrants, it's got signs, it's got street lights. It's like an obstacle course. And it's very demeaning to have to go through what's now a freight entrance, basically. So part of the concept is the street is being raised. It's being raised to comply with ADA. You know, we're not using cobblestones, and there will be a wide entryway down where the guests can walk and a wheelchair can walk. And there are new ADA entries, which are going.
And that's on what street?
Thames. So the goal is, Thames is the only street where they did it that way so they could get access to the freight elevators. And the elevators wheeling stuff in where it came to the front and the back of the buildings. They have steps on both the Trinity side and the Broadway side.
And the Cedar
because they're
side?
Landmark buildings, you know, the building is a landmark, the lobby is a landmark. They really don't want, the only alternative is to get a, or whatever you call it in.
Mhm.
You know, a big chair on the outside, which they have over the building on the other side of the park.
So I think before you go on, because the Thames issue is kind of moot at the moment, if I understand correctly. I'm going to let the chair speak
Well,
to it.
Hi, welcome to Community Board
Thank
One.
you.
It's nice to see you again.
Same here. And I just
So-
want to say, it's important for me because I've owned the building for a long time.
Well-
Intend to own, and I have to be on the same page as the community. The last
Fantastic
thing I
to
want
hear.
do is fight you. I want the community.
So that's fantastic to hear. Because I was definitely trying to track you down today. We've actually partnered with the owners of the building several times in the past. I've also been down here since well before 9/11. We actually approved the request initially over much consternation, but majority came through to approve turning Thames into a pedestrian plaza under the guise that it would not be privatized, it would be public seating, and that it wouldn't be turned into a mall, and that the seating would be primarily a public asset.
I agree.
However, the lovely gentleman here presented 200 private seats for his restaurant.
Well,
Well, wait, let me finish, please. When your building and your lobbyists came to the board and to the state senator in 22, you asked us to help get your building an exemption to the 500-foot rule because you have a high school across the street.
I understand.
We went through long discussions. We helped you with names and outreach to all the high schools, all the schools, as well as Trinity, to work with you on that, under the understanding that we were having a pedestrian plaza. Everything was kind of going along the plans that we understood. When you came back with representation to us in 23 for the final plans for the pedestrian plaza, we asked at that point to guarantee that it would not be privatized. The plaza rules were not set yet for open dining. We asked that it would not be privatized primarily by restaurants. We were concerned that the small businesses that had been in your building have departed for whatever reasons that is yours, not to be discussed here today. But we could get no partnership understanding, no agreement from the building that that would be the case. And in fact, what we were told at those meetings, we will have a management agreement and we will do what we think is best for that space. So the partnership dialogue that we had in 23 did not go very well. I will tell you, which then ended up erupting with many people on the board saying, we don't want that street closed at all. So we've been talking to DOT since that time about this conversation. It's been kind of a rough one, so I'm delighted that you're here. I tried tracking you down through the lobbyists who came to me in 22 today, if that gives you any idea of where I was going.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm surprised to hear that and disappointed that I'm hearing that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I'm here.
I am delighted, Mr. Cohen, that you are here.
Of the last meeting.
You should watch the tape of the DOT meeting. It
Yeah.
was even more
It was-
illuminating.
They sent me the last one, and I don't think that our side was very, he represents the tenant. I
Look,
represent the building and want to go forward with something
So-
works.
So.
Let me explain two things.
Go ahead.
We met with City Hall and with the Manhattan Borough Director for DOT to understand where the status of Thames Street is under the guise of, one, is it yet a pedestrian plaza? The answer is no, it has not been turned into a pedestrian plaza yet. So there is nothing that can be done for you as an applicant on Thames Street. We cannot approve anything or have even a dialogue because it doesn't exist yet, right? So we can't, under an SLA thing, we are going to be very specific to say there is no possibility at this point in order to do it because it's not a pedestrian plaza. There is no concession agreement as of right now. As far as open dining and for the gentleman, for the plans for Trinity and what you're looking to do on Trinity Place, there are major concerns that I have because long before you have your handicapped access, you have obviously Cedar and Trinity as your main entrances.
Cedar and Trinity for the handicap.
Well, Cedar, I would assume would be your only handicapped, because that says main entrance on the diagram that
Right.
we were sent.
What we have now for 115, you enter through the Trinity Place restaurant. And there is a lift, which they have to operate for you or call someone to operate, which takes you down 3 steps.
Mhm.
And then from there you have to go through a door and be upstairs.
Your mobility.
It's
Yeah,
not a good.
But the
situation.
space that they're looking to lease
that's it.
has 3 entrances on Trinity and one on Cedar. That is what the diagram
That, and the
shows.
address is here.
Stairs on all of them.
Understood, but with their outdoor dining plan
Right.
that they've showed us, you wouldn't be able to accommodate, even if you say that 100-seater is your main, your handicapped entrance being over on Trinity, you will not be able to clear a
It's not on
5-foot pad. So where's the handicapped
On
entrance?
Thames.
They want it to be on
They're
Thames.
both on Thames. The only place we can put them is on Thames.
Okay, but right now, Thames Street has not been approved as a pedestrian mall, so our understanding is that it's not going to be leveled out. Is that
Well-
correct? It is not going to be raised
From what I
to,
understand,
the
and I could be
sidewalk.
wrong, we have all our approvals except DOT is going through the final stage. You're probably correct, it hasn't been finalized.
I know that.
You know, it's 4.5 years of
It may be a little longer.
back and forth.
It may be a little longer. We'd certainly love to have another discussion if you're willing to come back to us and have a
Sure.
discussion because
Absolutely.
it was, I encourage you to take a look. It was not a wonderful partnership after we were looking for some fantastic things. It didn't
No
come
one
out
has
that way.
Me, the consultants have never reached out.
So
Like I said,
So-
I saw that I am
it's the roadway
here
seating.
because
So the road, there'll be no roadway seating when we do the SLA for them because currently it is impossible to have because the street is, just so you know, I know it's not in your revised. Sorry, over there. Turn around. Okay, apologies. Yeah, don't mean to beat up on you. So that cannot be in your liquor license request. We will specifically tell SLA
The
that
outdoor station.
no outdoor seating on Thames,
no, nothing on Thames.
which also means no ADA.
And then you have to take a look at what was provided to the community board about the number of seats.
Mhm.
And I know you had probably some fantastic drawings done that they may have looked at the open dining. It is a question of whether you consider where you put a main entrance, if the others are also primary entrances or not, as if you need 5-foot clearance from them, because the outdoor seating does not have 5-foot clearance from the entrance on Trinity that has a revolving door and stairs. It looks like a main side. So there are questions and issues to take a look at how much seating you have. And the other thing is you are directly across the street from a school, which we did the 200-foot waiver under the good partnership with your building, with the understanding of what was coming that we had approved, not what came to us in 23. I think if you had come to us in 23 with what this showed as the long-term plans, or you had come to us in 2017, we would have resoundingly said, leave it dark, because it was such a loss of public access and public space to privatize an entire street or 3/4 of it.
are we privatizing it or making it better for the neighborhood.
Where's the public seat?
The public.
Where's the open, free, public seating that we were promised? Where is the,
But it's supposed to be a pedestrian. First of all, I am Pat Moore. I live at 125 Cedar. I've lived there for 48 years, so I've been there longer than you have. So that's number one. Number two,
I'm catching up.
okay, so it was supposed to be, which I was against, closing the street, because when we have the next 9/11, we need that street open as an access for vehicles. But anyway, so it's supposed to be an outdoor pedestrian wall. It's supposed to serve the public. It is not supposed to be for a private entity to use for their restaurant.
So,
and
It was always understood that there would be outside dining, which is available to the public. Anyone that wants to.
no, let's not go there. I just think that, let
Some-
me cut us all for a
Yeah.
minute, because I want to go to the other part of the application. We are not going to deal with the Thames part tonight
correct.
at all, because our understanding is that it's not going to be, there are a number of issues. There's also going to be construction on Trinity. So it is a very complicated, we're not going to deal with that, and we're not going to approve it. We're going to write to the we can't because of the DOT piece and what we've heard. So I want to go to the Cedar Street piece and what they want to do there. What your indoor access, we'll have to figure out how you're going to get.
Well,
to
that
the-
becomes the problem now because they can't have at the moment, they can't do ADA access on 10th Street. So,
The question starts to become, and I guess that's for the restaurateur, when
Right.
that street is a complete construction street, which will take at least a year or two, how are you providing ADA accessibility into
Steve, do
the?
you have any, our architect is here. Steve, do you have any ideas on that?
Yeah, I
Question.
mean, you're talking about Cedar now, or?
Cedar,
Are we doing it?
Remember the entrance,
it's
Main
100
entrance.
Cedar
it's
Street.
going to be
stand.
It's
Cedar.
on Cedar, but
Right.
there's no, I understand you don't want to deal with any outdoor space. But
Outdoor
there's no
seating.
planned
Yeah.
outdoor.
There
space
was
can't
a plan
at Cedar.
to have an ADA entrance on Cedar Street, which is Davis. That is being moved to Thames.
so how are you providing ADA accessibility
They
for,
will provide it. We have plans, I mean, we can review that with you as far as keeping ADA open, which is critical.
You mean at Cedar?
No, Thames. We can
But
keep the
it'll be a construct,
open on 115. The handicap entrance for 111, we have two buildings we're talking about.
Yeah, we know.
111 is through 10th Street. It's not through Trinity or Broadway.
Okay,
So
I'm sorry. Their address says 100 Cedar Street. So if their address, if your main address
The
is,
main, it's the
Right.
main entrance, but there's also, I think, entrance on Trinity.
there are 3 entrances on Trinity.
I
Oh.
pay for a minute.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Served under the board many years ago. Done about 2,000 sidewalk cafes in New York. The plan, we can't have any seating. Cedar, it's too
Correct.
narrow.
thank you,
It doesn't even fit any roadway or sidewalk.
We got you.
thank you.
Trinity, we can, by the current DOT rules and regs, fit 44 seats along the wall. There are 3 entrances there.
I'm listening.
Trinity?
Just for discussion, as an architect and I'm a creative person. And my personal view is that Thames can fit quite a number of seats. The total square footage of Thames is over 3,000 square feet. We're taking, 1,200, you'll have plenty seating for the, I'm just gonna give you my
Yeah, go right ahead.
lots of seating for pedestrians and pedestrian movements and fire department traffic, through traffic. And we're hugging the wall on of Mr. Cohen's buildings. And we're not going the entire length. So and we've done a few of these in New York. These projects on 6,500 uptown. It just transforms the space to something wonderful.
I'm-
I just
we're
published
confused.
a book
You have
on
to show.
sidewalk cafes. And the idea of sidewalk cafes
But we're just confused with the location. You're talking about on Trinity between Cedar and Thames?
On Thames, we go.
No, Thames is off limits.
Thames is not gonna happen for at least a year or two.
I understand.
So that's all, that's off the plate. You will have to come back for that.
Let me,
You what?
I understand, but I don't want this to go on and on. I want you all to listen. Thames is off the table, okay?
For now.
Whatever your ideas are, we're willing to listen to them, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen for at least a year or longer, probably. Plus, there is construction going on Trinity. So I don't know what's going to happen there as well. And I don't know what the access. So I am asking for this restaurant that wants to open, what is going to happen? How are the mobility impaired going to get in to the main big part of the restaurant? Okay, that's all I'm asking, because Cedar is off the table, which is great because we don't have to have an argument. And Thames is now off
No,
the
Cedar is
table.
only off the table for outdoor seating. It is their entrance. So how are they
Right.
going to make?
Well, that's
ADA
what I'm
compliant?
asking.
Right.
There's an entrance right on Thames. There's three entrances.
Sir, Thames will be,
Thames is
Trinity,
not gonna
yeah.
happen.
there are 3 entrances on Trinity. Are any of them ADA accessible?
So the ADA accessible will be on one of the side streets. Pick one.
There's no ADA accessible on Trinity.
Thank you.
Or Broadway.
Every time.
We know.
Got steps, yeah.
Okay, so we're still back to an issue. And I don't know why, I can't, I don't know how else to
Let
explain
me,
it.
look, the only ADA accessibility possibility is their entrance, which is 100 Cedar Street. So that's the only place where you can
No,
make,
it's not.
yes, at the moment it is.
At the moment, it will be kept open until 10th Street is done, if 10th Street gets approved.
Which is at least a year or 2 away.
So
So what we're asking is,
We're not gonna get a liquor license for a year anyway. So-
how are you providing ADA accessibility under the assumption that Thames Street may be a 2-year project? How will people get into, are you gonna open before
This is
26?
the way I have to. They're involved with their space. The way it works now, for anyone that's been in the building, you come down, you go through basically the loading dock. It is staffed during the day, and we have a guard down there who will escort the people to an elevator and allow them to go upstairs. It's quite busy with NYU, which has 3 floors and sees a lot of,
All the dogs.
So it-
Where is that on this plan?
it doesn't show because it's existing. I can walk over, let me show you,
I don't see any handy.
because it's not being changed until we're done. Right now,
Let's just get to this.
But, yeah,
Sir.
let us show it.
On the big screen.
no, okay.
Yes.
There you go.
There we are. Cedar is, just so I understand, okay? Cedar is ADA accessible. That
That's
is
what
what
I've been
we're
saying.
going to approve if it is ADA accessible for your restaurant. Okay, are we clear?
Which is 100 Cedar Street. That's your answer.
It's not a good entryway.
What?
But that's the only one that's.
There's only one.
Planning on building a new one.
Well, that's,
Much nicer.
that's
But
fine.
where?
That's a later problem. For now is the ADA accessibility
I want
on Cedar Street.
Right.
To me,
Okay,
Mr.
So that's
Say what? yes.
And then when the new one is built.
That's
we
fine.
close that
When?
one.
No,
They don't even show it. They don't show it.
Because it's existing.
I know.
The way it works.
You have to show that it's ADA for us to be able, okay, please, that's what I need, and I need it to be able to approve,
Your revised plan.
okay? And the other stuff is later. I don't want to know about it now, okay? I'm trying to approve them being able to go to the SLA, open a restaurant for as many people as, I mean, whatever they put,
I don't think. so.
indoors.
Without the outdoor seating.
Well,
Then that's fine.
That's,
That's-
it's not gonna happen now.
So, all right, so what you're saying is that you're not gonna consider any outdoor space now?
We would consider Trinity only because that's the only place that you have it. And just know that we know there is a long-term construction that
That's what-
starts down on Edgar Street, that is starting, that is
All the way
a
up
5
to
to
Liberty.
10-year plan
Mhm.
that goes all the way up to Liberty Street. I mean, we know, I don't know if the gentleman knows, Mr. Cohen knows, but we know because they come every quarter to report to us.
To tell us.
You're saying you would
There's a construction
consider approving it with the Trinity outdoor seating?
with
Yes.
Trinity, without
Without the
Thanks.
street seating?
Yes.
without
Well,
things.
okay, I mean.
And then we'd have to talk about the hours, but that's okay.
I don't know what my client's reaction to that will be. He's there, he says the connection's not good, he can't hear very well, but I'll have to deal with it. If you're saying you're not dealing with that,
Can you
then you're
move,
not dealing. with it.
can you move him to being a panelist?
Street open. And there's no point in us spending all this money to level the street and making a pedestrian plaza if we
And the
can
old stuff comes.
use it as a open dining or something,
You know, it's very interesting. When you came to us initially, pre-COVID,
right?
open dining wasn't a thing. It wasn't even a
Didn't
thing.
exist, it wasn't on anybody's.
And it wasn't on anybody's radar. So
You can use the phone indoors. I mean.
we had a very long discussion when your representatives came in 23, what our expectation, what we had approved were, and we were flat out told, too bad, so sad for you. So I'm sorry that your representatives represented themselves that way.
Okay,
We are now at this point.
so if we're at this point, there's two things. I believe that closing the street, making outdoor dining that is open to the public. There are a number of restaurants. It's not just going to be a boucherie. There's 150.
Don't go any further.
No, no,
Don't, yeah,
stop.
please stop, stop.
Mr. Cohen.
No, Mr. Cohen, thank you.
That was
That's
just
it.
my mind,
That was exactly what we asked.
that it not be private.
That it not,
privatized.
it not be an entire thing turned into the same thing
Right.
that Stone Street is.
Right,
And we were told, too bad, we will do what we think is best for the building. And that is not what we approved when you
What
came
would you
to us
like?
and asked for it.
I don't want to go there.
That's,
I
we'll set up
really-
another meeting.
We're gonna have a meeting, that's
Let me
separate.
say this. I don't believe the restaurant
I know.
will go there without what we're doing.
Okay.
So if you don't want to go there, then they'll
That's
have
up
to
to-
come back and decide what they want.
That's correct,
right.
but it's up to them
What we want.
at the moment. What I wanted to make sure,
We heard from Small Business Services, and I know them really well, and I served here as to promote some small businesses. We're leading.
Well, they're not a small business.
Of a small
I
business.
can't,
Street
I understand, but that's not where we
In
are.
the future.
But there's the future.
So
Here's where we are at this moment.
Saying, don't do it.
Well, you have.
It's site specific. We are in favor of small businesses. This is site specific.
But wait,
This is the opportunity.
we are talking about, and Donald has to talk to his client. If they want to open the restaurant, with outdoor seating on Trinity,
With the
that's what they
construction
have
project.
at this moment in time. We have to go through, there's some issues around the hours, but I want to be able, if that's what they want to do, I want to be able to approve them tonight. That's why we're
So
here.
I think we should go through that because my client's not here. He's on the call. Hello, hopefully you can hear us. I hear what you're saying about things that when that's off the table. If that's off the table, we can't convince you. I'm hearing different things about what's approved and I don't know what the answer is.
It's off the table.
So I
Not
don't have
by
the
us,
answer to that. I
but
can't
by
resolve
DOT.
it tonight. So I think we should complete the presentation and you can vote on whatever you want to vote on, the indoor and the Trinity. And then I'll have to review that with my client, see what the situation.
Fair
is,
enough.
All the permitting, and then he'll decide.
Okay.
Can I ask another question about the outdoor seating in your client? I appreciate the fact that they filled out the forms and they did put, where it says, do they have any violations? And they listed a couple, but excluded all of the ones that are current and have been existing in CD2 for Le Petit Boucherie and La Boucherie. So
Don't recall those. I know that there were violations on Orchard when you had Wine on Cafe.
there are violations existing on the others that were omitted from the application. Propane, fully enclosed, fully enclosed structures, did not participate in the outdoor dining, but built a full enclosed structure, blocking sidewalk, was defined by FDNY for propane inside wood, fully constructed buildings by DOB and other things.
COVID-related violations. you're referring to, or something?
Violations as recent as 22.
Think of what it was.
All right, so let's,
Can I ask a couple of questions? though?
no, not now, no, not now, because I want to do the restaurant, okay? And you're not related to the restaurant at this moment. I understand this.
Why do we set up a
What-
separate meeting?
You want
Well, we are We are related to the restaurant.
well, no,
We're
but
related-
I understand,
Let me say this.
not to the
If you
license.
don't want the street, we won't cover the street. We will not make it a pedestrian street. We will leave it the way it is, which I think is the wrong way to go. And
As I said, Mr. Cohen, we would love to have another dialogue. in a
But not
meeting where that
tonight,
should
not
come
for
up.
this.
Not tonight.
I want to get
Can you
him
let
through.
You're here, I tried to track you down through Burgos's office.
Okay,
could I
I'm
make
happy
a
that you-
suggestion? We have a dialogue at the building.
that's great.
That's fine.
But that's,
Would you
that's
get-
perfect.
I don't want to talk to me.
No, that's, I want to go through.
We want to talk to.
I still, we're gonna do this in 5 minutes. I'm done. I'm really getting, so I want to look at the hours. I want to look at the outdoor on the back. You know about music. Music is indoors. If it's heard outdoors, no, okay? You have the outdoor seating till 10, from 8 to 10 on Sunday. This is all on Trinity. 8 to 11 Friday to Saturday, and 10 Monday to Thursday. I don't have any trouble with that, Donald. None of us do, okay? I don't have any trouble with anything else, as long as there is accessibility. So,
Recognition that there's a high school across the street.
yeah, and that we
So-
had given a waiver and whatever, that will be in our resolution.
But that also means that you just need to be cognizantly aware of serving alcohol in the outdoor areas.
Okay,
So can they or they can't?
they can,
But we are asking that they be observant to
To
not
high
be
school
serving it to high school students.
Right.
across the
usually
street.
Sunday's 10 o'clock, but I guess they changed it, right?
It's only on Trinity.
Is it on Sunday?
You shouldn't,
That's the only place they're
you
getting.
shouldn't serve liquor in front of the church on Sunday till 10.
Right.
You're,
If we're looking for-
You
Yeah,
can't,
yeah.
right.
10, right? I thought it
I'm
had
sorry, what-
changed and they said it could be earlier.
So the other tenants won't have access to us for outside dining.
we're not talking about other, we're only
We're
talking about this gentleman at the
It's
top.
only him.
Listen, the hours we have outdoors are 10 to 6.
Okay, I didn't see it here.
It started, it can't be before.
I'm sorry. Sunday
Oh,
is,
so yes,
Outdoors
so this
is
one has to
8
be-
a.m.
This one has to change here, Donald.
where are we? Outdoor
Sunday
seating is 8 to 10.
during the week and 10 to 11, and 8 to 11.
Yeah, I got it.
But wait,
I
I'm
have it
sorry.
here.
Outdoor seating starts at 8 a.m.?
Yes.
We have,
They're
You
gonna
know
do
that all the
breakfast.
buses are lined up there. You know all the commuter buses are there, right?
we're not going to interfere with them.
That has nothing to
It's
do
not
with you. It has to do with his restaurant.
You just have to know that.
But
My
it says
restaurant
hours of
tours.
operations are 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. and then outdoor seating hours is 8
8
a.m.
a.m.
So there's a discrepancy between when you're operating and.
We have SFA.
So, sir, are you,
Okay, but that has nothing to do with this
This liquor
restaurant.
for you,
We're gonna have a separate
your
meeting.
operating hours, you are responsible for your outdoor seating.
Absolutely.
So for your license, if your license is operating 10 a.m., we would approve your outdoor seating at 10 a.m. If there's other establishments within those buildings who would like to operate outdoors from 8 to 10, they will need to come and apply for outdoor dining on their own.
But are we saying we're changing this from 8 a.m.
To 10 a.m.
to 10?
Because
Okay.
because your operating hours are 10.
Okay, so 10 to
We do it
10.
I
Okay.
don't know, Emil, can you hear me?
But Friday to Saturday, are you outdoor seating? Is it gonna be 8?
10 to 11.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
Can you unmute?
Emil, you're muted, so
What is,
you need to speak.
You
We
can only
can't hear you.
request 10.
So if that's
please send us
okay,
the request.
I would like to call the question and have a second.
Second.
But we confirm with the,
Oh, all right.
with.
Yeah, let's confirm with the owner.
So we don't make a mistake.
Thank you. Mark.
Okay.
Emil, can you hear us? Because we can't hear you.
Can you text him?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Welcome.
Neil, the immediate question is that we had on the questionnaire that your indoor opening hour was 10 a.m., but outdoors was 8 a.m. They would like you not to open outdoors until 10 a.m.
I think we should. Neil,
I hear you very bad, but if I understand you well, you're saying that the outdoor hours are earlier than the indoors?
That's what your application says. Your application says your outdoor hours are 8 a.m. and your indoor hours are 10 a.m.
let me say something.
No. That obviously makes no sense. So it's probably a typo or a mistake. So how we operate in Midtown, we do have a breakfast, and we are open both indoor and outdoor from 8 a.m. because we have a breakfast. And
Restaurant I go to all the
But
time.
that's okay.
It's not.
Then they
so
need to
do
keep
you,
their hours of
do you want your hours of operation then to be 8 a.m. on
yes, indoor and outdoor 8 a.m. Monday to Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday from 10 a.m. indoor and
That's
outdoor.
what the questionnaire says. So
Now, you realize, Emil,
Okay, so outdoor, excuse me, sir. Outdoor seating on Sunday is 10 to 10, correct?
And Friday to Saturday, it's 10 to 11.
So your outdoor matches your indoor.
We're getting open.
Yes, indoor and out, but I believe, I don't know if we can have Donald Yasmin, can you please correct me? Because I don't have the application in front of me regarding the hours, but
What we said was indoors, 8 a.m. to midnight during the week and 1 a.m. on weekends. Sunday, 10 to midnight. The exterior, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. on weekdays, 8 a.m. to 11 on weekends. That's what we put in.
yes, correct. Yes, correct. That's what we are requesting. Correct.
This is right.
And so both indoors and outdoors would
Friday.
be from 8 a.m.
So on Friday and Saturday you want to start 10 a.m. because that's what matches everything else above, right? Saturday and Sunday is 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
No, Sunday is 10.
Take,
It says here on the
take-
line 10 a.m.
the line says Saturday, 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. for hours of operation.
Whatever that says.
So,
I
so,
just wrote this.
yeah,
So it's 10?
so then it would be 10 a.m.
Saturday.
on Saturday for opening times and 10 a.m.
And
on Sunday, which matches your interior hours. Okay,
But what's
Correct.
going on?
that matches, they're serving breakfast Monday to Friday.
Outside, they're gonna be open at 8 a.m.
They're gonna serve
on
breakfast.
Trinity?
Yes.
They're gonna serve breakfast. They're gonna try.
I love that, that's fine.
we have other.
All the
restaurants. Can I
buses.
just say something?
They're gonna try.
Separating this. We have other restaurants.
Well, they'll have.
Then they'll come to us.
It is the community board because the whole thing is chemistry. If you don't want us to do the street.
Sir, we're not talking about the street right now. We're talking about this gentleman's liquor license, making sure his hours match and and he can be exactly what he asked for, which is exactly what we're giving him.
Tie his lease to the outside dining in the
But
street.
he has to make.
I assure you, he's gonna come back and, Emil, are you gonna look for concessions or do the deal you have?
Don't put him on the
Yeah.
spot. Don't put him on the spot. I'm sorry.
This is not the
That's
place
not,
to-
this is not the place, okay?
It's a private
That's
discussion.
your business, and I don't want to get into it. I'm sorry, Mr. Cohen.
Okay,
All right, I've had enough.
I've had enough too.
All
I
right,
think the
goodbye.
thing is as dead as a doornail. If you want the crappy street that is dangerous,
John, what else?
I'm not gonna do it Plaza.
Yeah, the hour.
It is an eyesore of the street.
Okay. And the final come back.
Question?
This has been.
Second,
All right, call the question, it's
No,
been
the
seconded.
question is, I want to improve the neighborhood. I have a big goddamn investment. I work in that building and I worked there for 20 years.
I'm
I
sorry,
was
Mr.
here on
Cohen.
9/11. I got cancer on 9/11.
My husband died from cancer from 9/11.
Yeah. I
Pat,
had,
okay.
oh,
Pat,
Pat, do not engage.
if you
Please.
don't want it, I don't want to fight the board. Keep the street, period. But
goodbye.
for me to do something that's unfeasible, I
All
won't.
right, so could I have a vote? All in favor?
Against, I'm still against it. No.
Anybody against?
Yes.
And I did
For
not
his
get
liquor
that
license.
vote.
I'm
All
against the whole
in-
rest, I'm against restaurant being
All right.
All in favor?
All in favor, put your hand up. All in
And
favor.
is your hand up?
Oh.
Yes, it's just Karen and Pat.
Okay.
Oh, it's just Sharon. Thanks, friends.
What's your vote?
He's, Joel, you gotta vote orally, please. I see the thumbs up, but you gotta say something.
What's your vote? Yes?
I vote yes.
Abstentions?
Any abstentions?
Karen, God bless her. And Pat is a no.
Definitely on that.
Oh, just, I know you voted, I just want to add, we sent petitions in, about 125 signatures.
I know, but
Oh.
don't go there.
Don't
go there with me.
Don't go there with her.
Where is 120 C Street? Where's 125 C Street?
Pat,
55?
no.
55
Okay. Well, we didn't. see-
We didn't see them on
That's fine.
the sheet,
Thank you.
not those addresses.
That's
Who's next?
another time.
Can I take that outside?
You could take it.
Take that outside.
Outside, you have to take it all the way down to the wall. Every
111 Reed?
side, the room.
I'm going to do something again that I don't like to do. Come on, Frank.
I feel that's personal. Oh, no.
Too bad, but I promised Frank. And I don't get pushed around by anybody,
Oh,
but
geez,
it's,
we gotta go there.
Clearly, clearly. Yay!
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, this is fine.
Oh, I do have a question.
I'd like to say hello to my friend Vip. Vip, say hello to nice people.
Hi. I'm sweating. They have some issues, right? Ask them.
So Eric, you guys are selling? You guys selling though?
Yes.
I'm not
Long time.
What's the
in
question?
this
77.
70. Yeah, I know. I used to go there, my father took me there. Little guy. I think I told you. He used to work on Ward Street. He knew your father.
I don't,
He knew your father.
that's all gonna change.
No, that's the.
All right, go.
Because it's an existing footprint, right? Scope of change application, Vip currently operates Grand Morsi on Warren Street. And we're taking over the existing Leadville mine on Chambers Street. Pretty much, be happy to answer any questions you have.
It rolls over.
Any change in method of operation?
Tammy has a question.
What are your plans are for the roadbed?
Oh, I wrote a note on
We
it.
are going to do the application,
Open night.
design the road, correct?
Are you doing maximization of the front of the space into roadbed? Or are you gonna be a small footprint? Chambers is just a crazy busy street.
Yeah, because we had a real problem with the roadbed.
Well,
I have no
so
trouble with the
basically,
other.
when we started the process with COVID,
Yeah, yeah.
it was, we built something, then we changed it, then we changed it again, then we changed it again. We complied to everything that was always written up against the roadbed. We are going to try to apply for the outdoor seating in the roadbed. And the DOT is gonna decide what they want to do. I think it's, the city put out the guidelines and we will.
So I have a question on that.
And then why would that,
It's the whole issue for us is the roadbed and liquor. And the times and what happens.
that,
Just so you know, that's a real piece of business for the community. And there's no controls anymore.
well, that would be, that would be, him. I'm selling the place.
I know,
can't
but
harm
that's the issue for us.
it.
It's a big deal. We want to only give you hours till, outdoor for liquor till 10. And on the weekends, we would go up to 11. But we won't go further than that because we've had terrible trouble with roadbeds.
Interrupt.
Can I
I
ask,
just stay with it.
can I ask one more question along with
No,
that?
just
You
no.
just need to hear all of it before you go there.
Your hours, even though your hours are different, because you have some extraordinary hours, because you've been around for a long time. But now with all this outside eating and drinking, we have a parameter set.
Is that forever?
Yes.
Let's have me ask a question.
So the other thing that, what we see from the the new rules that have come out from outdoor dining and from post-pandemic is you have the right to be in road bed till midnight. But where we come in as a community board is the liquor license. So we ask that you not serve alcohol after 10 PM in the road bed. Because that's people partying outside on the streets, which used to be the noise issues that we had. The other key that we want to talk about is alcohol to go into road bed. So
Absolutely.
when we're talking about not having alcohol service, we're also talking about not having someone say, well, the waiter didn't serve me. I went inside, I got my own drinks, I'm sitting out here until midnight with alcohol service. We're talking about
Getting it from a different source, you mean? Or getting it from the restaurant?
To go.
either
It
way,
doesn't matter.
either way, not to go, not bottle service that somebody walks in and buys and takes back out to road bed because to-go liquor is a thing now in New York. We just want to make sure
Well,
drinks, liquors, whatever it is. We just want to make sure that we have an understanding with the operators. When we say no liquor service after 10 PM out there, we understand if somebody's being served and they're finishing up checks. But we're not looking, we are looking to ensure that there is some quality of life for the people who live above where your restaurant is. Yes, please.
Thank you.
I have a question.
We're here for,
I have a,
He's gonna answer my comment.
we are here for corporate change. You know that you're gonna have the opportunity to comment under the new rules. In addition to that, we have to come back to you for the State Liquor Authority Committee. To put liquor on that sidewalk, which makes me think that's really the place to have this conversation.
You will not have to come back to us
Why not?
because our understanding is that may be done internally. So
By whom?
by the SLA.
It's a permanent alteration to the application.
Who knows, Frank?
Okay.
Frank, we're
We're
taking,
You may know better than me.
We're struggling.
you know what, the answer is ask early and often. That's kind of where we're going. We're gonna do early and often. So if the rules change 3/4 of the way down the road, there's an expectation level that they understand what we're talking about. You can always make them later with great actors. You can't make it earlier. And quite frankly, none of us want to have a screaming community. We want it to be a
We live
successful
here
operating.
and we want to be successful.
Yeah.
It's not as if we don't.
We're here for corporate change.
Okay.
I haven't thought about this. This is.
All right, well, think about it.
Just so the applicant
No, it's good to get a heads
doesn't
up.
hear, this the first time when it comes to us.
Thank you.
So the,
Right.
so our quality of life concerns are all encompassed.
So
into,
that's what we're really,
Right.
that's what we're doing, okay? It's a heads up.
for 10 years.
Okay.
I don't think you hear anything.
Eric, what happened to the great Mudville sign that used to be there? I love that. What happened to it? You didn't throw it away, did you?
Mudville sign, yes.
Oh, God. Oh, it was old, fell apart. Oh, I thought it was it should be in a museum.
I'll give you a good story. When I pulled off the storefront, I found an old sign which we hung in the restaurant now that was there from the.
I heard about, Mike told me about that.
Karen,
yeah,
I want to take a vote before Dan has it.
their hours are listed here as 4 AM.
Yes,
Yes,
their
yeah.
grandfather, their grandfather,
Yeah, yeah.
we're not changing.
Can't do anything.
Wild West.
That's it.
Mitch,
Yeah, before we had people who lived here.
Right.
I mean, I passed by the
We
road
didn't
now coming up to the train. They're obtaining to apply for a sidewalk and they have the road bed already. That basically almost within serving, that almost closes the street.
they have to come back to us.
We can comment. They can't close the street if they,
Literally close the street, but.
but if they fall within the guidelines that DOT has laid out, and they will have to have it architecturally done. If they fall within the street guidelines and there's an 8-foot clear path,
That's within a month, correct? We have to apply
The-
within a month.
Going from the outdoor, the seating, and then walking right over, like, it's, okay.
We have to address it at the time they come back.
Okay, when they
If,
come back.
if the
All right,
SLA.
then
I have to say something about that. The DOT was at my place 7 times, not once, 7. We went over it 7 times. They said I can put the things there, you can put it there. What they didn't want is they didn't want us to put seating extended from the road bed.
Right.
That was a big no.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
tried to do that. We wanted to do that. That's how we wanted the seating all in one area. They said, no, we need a 10-foot lane that goes in
That's
between
right.
the roadbed and
Yeah.
the seating
That's
of the
right.
restaurant.
Right, that's right.
You have a, there's still, is there a big TV monitor in the roadbed?
We have no more TVs outside, we
No
have no
more,
more
because that's
music
like-
outside.
I've seen it before.
Oh,
as long as-
that was on the 5th time they came, they took out the TVs and then they took
But I'm
out the
saying if
music.
the hours were gonna be grandfathered to 4 AM.
Well, they're
I just wanted
open
to bring that to
windows,
your
now they
attention,
close. You
that
close
for
your
the outdoor
windows.
noise.
You don't have?
Yeah, I don't think it's allowed.
We have
They have,
door,
yeah, the French doors.
The doors are good, I mean, yeah, I grant you that.
So could I call, somebody call the
Call the
question?
question?
Second? All in favor? Everybody.
Joel, are you in favor?
No push up.
Yes, I'm with
Is Mike still? Mike, I haven't seen him in a little bit, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Tell him Mark says hello.
And then when it doesn't close, I'll still be here.
And,
Used to go after meetings.
Yeah. I've been working here since '02.
But when Carly worked there, she used to put on we would go in there and watch the West Coast baseball games at 2 in. It would be crazy.
Yeah, those days are long now.
Yeah, I know, unfortunately.
And we're old now.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Thank
All right, bye.
I want it more like a sports
There are more
bar.
seats.
We used to
All
go.
right, I'm gonna go back
Changed
to
a lot.
you and Jennifer. Gabby
Yeah,
is leaving,
yeah,
we're all here.
Yep.
What do you have for quorum?
I have the, quorum.
Are you on the
I do, I have quorum.
You're ready.
Hold on a minute, please.
I'm going to the airport. Half hour.
What?
She has to leave. I'm leaving for an
I want to do something very quickly. There are a number of, DOT dining out programs that are up for renewal here on our sheet.
Number of your renewals,
What
renewals, you apply for.
Who plan to apply,
Uh,
and what I wanted to say,
Losing form.
I know, we still have to.
Do you need me to vote for that?
No,
Okay.
we're not gonna vote on
We're
this.
not
This is
Okay.
informative. Just trying to tell everybody
What do we
what
want,
I said
Rebecca?
before around
Renewals?
hours, around, if you're going to apply for the dining out program. You're on notice that what our community board wants
We'll
to
be looking
do.
for an
And what we're
application.
looking for on the applications, okay? And for us to approve those, our hours are pretty clear. 10 o'clock, we'll give you 11 on Friday and, Saturday, and 10 o'clock the rest of the time, okay?
And
So everybody knows, that's for outdoor, all right?
And
And
no
that's really what
to
those
go
renewals are.
liquor after 10.
Can you repeat
In
that?
the out- No to go liquor
Thank
from
you.
the inside to the outside after 10. We understand people are hanging out and dining, finishing dinner, stuff like that,
Can't take
but there's no alcohol after 10 or 11, depending on the day of the week, outside. No bottle service.
So first person, we have for 410 Platt, you guys, the representative for Patricia. You're representing Patricia
No, I just had a quick question. The public wanted to make a comment on one of them.
on one of the renewals?
No, sorry, on one of the applications.
Absolutely, raise your
Absolutely.
hand.
Yeah, when we come.
Oh, when we come to that, absolutely. So is anybody here from Platt, 410 Platt?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Patricia's also here, but she's joining virtually. I'm not sure. if
She's online. She's on.
She's on?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, she was. Hold on. Did she leave?
Move her to a panelist if you can.
We did submit some letters, but I do have some physical copies of it.
Sure,
Is that
yes.
some- 4-10 Platt Street.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Number 2, the first one.
They're applying for the outdoor dining?
They're coming back because, they were on, our
Sorry, this is my
agenda.
last copy.
They were
Okay,
on our
good.
full
Good
agenda,
Thank you.
2 months back, and they were the ones that had like a bunch of, complaints. So we-
Residents?
Mhm. Yeah, and 311 complaints, they were a bunch over the course of like.
Thank you.
It's the hotel, correct?
Yes, this is, in reference to the rooftop.
The rooftops are not a thing.
Okay.
That's one, yeah.
Sure.
Is there anybody here from the community who, wants to speak? So your renewal is for the rooftop and what else?
Also, our other restaurant, I believe they're on the second floor.
I believe they are. That's you've heard, I don't have. Let me see.
This was fishing.
Yeah, you didn't fill out the hours.
No, this is not out.
Oh, that's just right.
Is Patricia online?
Patricia has. Let me see if she's back on.
So I do have a question. I want to know your hours on the roof.
I believe it runs until 2 a.m.
No way.
No way.
No, if we're gonna renew, I mean, no, you cannot have 2 a.m.
But we have to know specifically, you said you believe, do you know specifically if those are the hours?
Patricia would be able to answer.
Can you text her and tell her? Yeah.
So if you put that.
You wanna move on and,
Yeah, let's come back.
so yeah, why don't we come back
We'll
there?
come back to you, all right? So, 57 Murray,
Yes, we're here.
okay. Talk to me. I have you right here. Mark McGinnis?
No, McGinn, yes.
Yeah, McGinn.
57 Marty, I think it's just for the outdoor dining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you asking for?
And the reason we're here is we want to know what the hours are. I
Okay,
mean,
so now
So
you
you
got
know.
it.
Now we know, so
No, that's it.
we're happy.
Okay.
Your current hours are till,
We're
inside.
there for 41.
No, this is outside.
Oh, okay.
You have current hours? You
That's
have
what-
hours till midnight?
Right now, we're DOT, yes. But obviously, we came here first to find out the hours so that we can reapply. So now we know we got.
Now, yeah, you've got to change it
Yeah,
around,
yeah.
okay?
You can leave the stuff out there until midnight, but you can't serve alcohol out there.
Yes,
And you heard about the road bed, because you're applying for road bed as well.
yes, we're going for it,
She's
yes.
very clear. Okay, so you know,
Yeah,
right, we wanted to let you know.
yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Okay, you can go.
No, they're gonna have another restaurant.
I already talked. Swimming out the door, trying to get rid of it. Yeah.
Well, we need a vote.
No,
This is just a renewal.
That's a-
Just to give.
I wanted them all, so everybody knows, I wanted the renewals, Tammy and I talked about this.
We should do it.
What would you like, we'll do a separate reso on the renew, on all the renewals.
All the renewals together saying they have applied for, the community board has approved 10 PM and 11 PM.
Yes, we will
For
do a
both road
reso
bed
that
and
we
sidewalk.
go through, and they have all been informed,
Yeah.
okay? All right, we'll do that at the end. All right.
771.
77 Warren. How do you do? So you, it's like Sunset, right? It says,
That's
War
what.
and Peace.
War and Peace.
Yeah.
I have,
This is outdoors.
can we ask
Outdoor.
these guys one question about their outdoor?
Yes.
Your current outdoor dining, if I remember correctly, is, really lovely constructed, wooden.
Yes.
And so what are you planning on opening up like
Right
that?
now, we have to upgrade. The whole idea was coming here tonight to see what the hours were, and now we have to go and.
upgrade
You
it.
have to
Yes.
remove that, right?
Yes, as the rules are, that has.
Where
to
is
be
it?
done.
Okay, and it is, the one you have currently takes up, goes beyond your lot
Yes,
line?
so now we can't go beyond the last line.
And you know that you have to leave yourself, room.
The next.
It's 3 feet,
No,
yeah,
but there's no one next to us, so I think it goes back to 18 inches.
but you have to have a place to put your containerized garbage. So you have to think that through as well.
Right, you know about the container.
Yeah.
So you have to think it through.
So that's.
And you have to, when you come back, you have to give us a diagram,
Oh, yes.
okay?
Yeah.
All right,
So
So-
as long as you know all that stuff and.
Yeah, we've gone through the whole setup and what you can do. And what.
so 77,
That's true.
okay. You
Perfect.
want, you have a sidewalk already.
Yes. On the temporary.
All right, so you want, that's what you're gonna apply for.
That's the.
And are you applying for a road bed?
Thinking about it, and I'm sure.
Okay, well.
This is 77 Warren.
Yeah.
It's fairly new.
War and Peace.
Yeah, but
Your program,
The program.
not you.
but your current outdoor is till when, 8, 9? what?
Sunset.
10. Sunset, I was thinking sunset is,
Why was sunset, placed on the
Probably a
form?
mistake. We intend to close it at 10.
Okay.
Same time as the windows close.
okay, that's fine. Okay, that's okay. We just
So-
wanted,
I guess my question for 77 is, you have, on the sidewalk, is the hatch to your downstairs, or is it a electrical service? Okay, so, I mean, DOT will approve.
okay. All right,
And do you have approval from the residents above you? Have you talked to them at all about it?
About the permanent one that they were gonna apply for.
Mhm.
No, we haven't applied yet. We'll go to the board. We're gonna-
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but
it,
you've
sure.
had it, you've had seating out there for a while.
I think
We had that from the last
we
time.
notified the board, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Last time, so we got the permission, so we hope.
Okay,
Okay,
all right.
all right.
We had to go through all the tenants because also from the liquor license, so yes.
Yeah,
But there was also some issues with the previous.
Are they allowed to have that furniture?
Yeah, the previous, this is, we have our second year anniversary in April. We
Good.
have nothing to do with that.
Is that
Okay.
approved?
all right.
They're on
And you got the hours, you understand?
Are they
Okay.
approved?
Okay.
The road bed is a question.
This is.
You
We
know,
have to figure it out. if
This is
it's
on the
from a
sidewalk?
Business perspective, but we can certainly let you
Well,
know.
if they're approved for a cafe.
You'll have to come
Yeah.
back.
And so you know the time and the size and take into
Do
consideration.
you guys have a
that you to
cafe license?
Did you-
Sidewalk cafe license?
Did you already have a sidewalk cafe, or was it from outdoor dining?
Outdoor dining, DOT, temporary.
DOT temporary, okay. And you're gonna do roadbed and
They're
side,
not sure about road bed.
What about
They're gonna do
cafe?
sidewalk,
So then they shouldn't be here.
board table.
From the temporary.
Okay. All right,
please make sure you apply on time, like these gentlemen, because if you're already there, we don't want you losing your opportunity.
Thank you.
32 seater.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Okay.
Yeah, but then 30 minutes.
32-seater?
Thank you. 30%.
Yeah, can you come closer, please?
So you're wine, beer, and cider. Oh, you're not full liquor.
No, we're going to.
Oh, you weren't, okay. And you are?
Yes.
I don't think so.
What?
We have you wine, beer, a cider license.
It says wine, beer, cider.
No
No
liquor.
liquor.
No.
Okay, okay. Yeah. And you're going to apply for a sidewalk
Sidewalk and road bed.
And road bed?
And
Is the street
I don't
wide?
think the street is wide enough for you to
Went
do
through it.
road bed.
We just went through Cedar. We had a whole to-do. So you cannot do road bed at all. All right? No road
I
bed
did
on
not like
Cedar.
this.
It's
a very-
well, that's okay, because
They have sidewalk,
Temporarily or?
I think.
It's very narrow.
Hold on, this is one, 32.
Yeah.
32.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. No, actually, sorry, they do not currently have, oh, I'm sorry, I wrote the wrong thing.
She wrote the wrong thing. So you don't have sidewalk.
But you plan to.
You want to. Okay.
I don't think they can.
They can't have road bed. That's
No,
it.
but I don't think they can have, that street is extremely narrow.
It's
It's on the other side of.
we don't have to worry because
DOT.
that's DOT and it's all by square footage. Like,
All right,
measure-
but you're going to, how many tables do you think you'll have? Four tables for the sidewalk. Okay. All right,
10 PM.
10 PM and 11 PM.
if it fits, it
Did
fits.
you get hold
If
of
it doesn't,
It
it doesn't.
doesn't. All right, 228 Front Street.
Patricia's on.
Oh, yes, Patricia is on, do you wanna go back to 410?
Oh, okay.
The first one?
Before, I call 410 Platt.
Patricia, you can unmute. Okay, go ahead.
So what are your hours on the roof, Patricia, please?
During the weekdays, it's from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then Friday and Saturday is until 4 a.m.
Who gave you 4 a.m.? Would you get that? We don't give 4 a.m. and you can't have a roof till 4 a.m. How, did you just decide that that?
No,
wasn't your-
I'm really not sure as the hours. They were set before my time, so I would have to look into who set those hours. I really don't know.
No. I think you're gonna have to
That's
come
not
back in.
possible, yeah.
Or it could,
4 a.m.
maybe
rooftop is not.
earlier, maybe they just didn't update their site and maybe that's what it is. I can confirm for sure.
I'm not gonna give you a renewal or allow you to do any of this till I figure out what the hours are on your rooftop, because these are the wrong hours. You can't have that.
Is 1 a.m. the acceptable time frame? I'm not.
On weekends, we'll give you maybe a Friday to Saturday, but that's it. On the weekdays, absolutely not.
What is the going on?
Live around that.
I mean, they really should close that.
Yeah, that's been standard practice for quite a while. So it's not picking on you. It's been the guidelines.
No, it's good information to have. I honestly didn't have it. So for weekdays, it's typical to be till what time for closing on weekdays?
Well.
And
Well, we like 10, yes, 10 on the roof.
oh, 11? Were you going to say 11?
No, she wasn't. I won't let it. It's 10 on the weekdays, and we'll give you till midnight on Saturday, Friday and Saturday.
Unless, until residents come and start complaining that their kids
until
can't sleep.
late.
and
And
they
then
can't sleep.
on Sunday, we like you to close at 10. We really
Yeah,
do.
Sunday is an early day. Yes, that's how they have it now. Okay, fair.
We're gonna send you a note to that effect. So
So
the hours are,
Monday to Thursday.
Monday to Thursday
15 years.
till 10.
10. Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday till
Midnight.
midnight,
Midnight?
yeah.
Are they planning on doing road bed or sidewalk?
I'll ask next, and Sunday 10.
Okay.
Are you
So-
planning on doing, at Platt Street, doing a road bed?
No,
It's only the roof we're talking about, am I correct? And you have a second floor restaurant, but that's indoors. There's no
Correct.
tapes there.
So what do you have that's in the plaza area?
there is a restaurant in the plaza area, but to my knowledge, we haven't submitted anything for outside.
Are you intending to?
They might. I'd have to speak to the manager about that, but I don't feel comfortable talking about it right now because I don't know.
Okay, if you are, you're gonna have to come back, and our hours are pretty strict for those. And that's 10 o'clock during the week, and on the weekends, 11. Sunday to, Thursday, it's 10, and, we will give you till 11 on Friday and Saturday.
Indoors, it's much easier on a second floor to be much later than an outdoor rooftop.
Correct,
Understood.
okay?
I suggest we should do a separate resolution for this particular one because of the misunderstanding of the 4 a.m. rooftop. That it was just,
I'll be delighted.
that it was discussed that was not the case, unless you come with some documentation that's the case, but I can't believe that's
No.
true.
We're gonna do a resolution, okay. We'll do it all at the end, let me just get through the Front Street.
Anything else though?
No, I think we're what, Deborah?
32 seater for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is for serving outside only, right? They're not gonna serve hard liquor outside?
No, that's right.
That's the point. The other 57 and 70, they're gonna serve hard liquor outside.
Some,
Okay.
yes, this one was not sure you understood.
He said he was only a beer, wine, and cider.
Right. Well, I was there last Friday and they were serving hard liquor.
Oh.
I don't wanna.
No, but he's gone.
Yeah.
We'll have to call him.
Yeah.
Inside the place.
And I
Oh,
thought they had,
inside is fine.
Yeah.
But this,
because it's
Because
a
it's
new
not
place.
supposed to be,
It's a renewal,
right.
So they shouldn't be, we'll have to.
Because I've been there and I thought they had hard liquor too, now that you mention it.
I'm
was
sure
drinking
they
Ukrainian beer, but other people in the party
Good
were
for you,
drinking vodka.
Ukrainian beer, good.
So we'll have to call
What
it.
is-
We'll have to.
Which beer was it? Which one?
All right,
I'm-
come on Front Street.
I'm sorry, for
28.
6 Platt Street is that all that's necessary for
Yeah,
this
we're
moment?
gonna do a resolution and you'll get the information.
Yeah,
So you'll
Okay?
send that over to us?
Yes,
we will.
absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Okay, 228.
That's me. We're applying for the street bed outdoor seating, we'll reapply, we had it during the COVID.
Yeah.
We've taken it down and we're waiting for all the new guidelines to be fully fleshed out before we erect another one. We don't have any sidewalk seating, it's only the street bed,
Okay,
and it's two car lengths wide, it's really
and your hours are.
one?
two car, it's not a big area, it's like 5 tables.
So,
With 2 cars?
No, it's in the street, so that's what it takes up, is that surface area.
so here's a question that I have for you that's somewhat controversial, I guess. What do you do for karting? Because most of Front Street along that area will be applying for roadbed. And so it's roadbed 3 feet, roadbed 3 feet, roadbed 3 feet. For commercial deliveries, how are you getting commercial deliveries if all of the commercial parking is taken up by roadbed?
Well, the commercial's been taken up by roadbed, we're still getting deliveries, they're.
Squeezing
hand-
between.
But how are they getting between
how are
the
they-
sheds and the
Right.
containers for
They're
garbage?
going, there's a fire hydrant right now,
Oh.
that's like, that we just have somebody in the car that wheels it in, and brings
Oh
it up.
my God.
I mean, it's New York City, you gotta get it in, I don't know if you get it in, but we've been getting it in for, this will be 4 years now.
And you understand that the new structure is gonna have to be able to accommodate your garbage bins?
Well, we have an area we can't have a permanent structure on, we keep our garbage in the back and we wheel it out in the evening, and it's a Con Ed grade, so we can't build over that, so we could just.
So what are you near? What's your cross street?
Well, we're Peck Slip and Front Street, we're in the South
Okay,
Street.
just, yeah, you're in the Seaport. Yeah. So you have, your hours now are 12 noon to 10 PM.
Our hours indoor are till midnight, the hours outdoor are 10, and on the weekends, we don't even wanna go 11, we'll probably even go 9. 'cause We
Okay.
don't wanna.
Just so you know, I know what they are inside. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
10 to 10 the most, it's probably not even that late.
Okay, good. Okay.
All right, we're all set?
Yeah.
You're all set, thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, it's so funny because our friend from the first application, had he stayed and listened, would understand that we're here to try and help, like, some, whatever.
Do you
I'm
mean
just-
my friend?
He was in a different place.
You mean my friend?
Your new friend, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we had an argument outside.
Oh, good.
So now we get down to.
All right, so.
Nitty gritties.
All right, now we're gonna go to everybody else, but I would like to
Sorry.
do a quick resolution, if I may.
With the caveats discussed, for
Okay.
each one, yeah.
Well, there are two. One is separate,
Right.
and the other resolution is that Community Board One wants to go on
41.
record
4 to 10.
that our sidewalk cafe hours of serving alcohol are, sidewalks are 10 PM, Monday, Sunday through Thursday, and 11 PM Friday and Saturday. And that's for our outdoor seating, sidewalk as well as roadbed.
Just put Sunday.
And that this means that you don't buy alcohol inside and carry it out to have alcohol outdoors.
No to-go service.
No to-go service.
To-go service that ends up in the outdoor seating.
Okay?
This is going forward on all new applicants, so how does this affect Stone Street? Stone Street can go to 11.
Just say,
Stone Street
just
isn't
say no
roadbed
alcohol
and-
in the outdoor bedding.
No,
No,
it's,
the old
it's,
10 PM must be enforced.
Stone Street is its own entity,
Yeah.
so it's not
Stone Street is
roadbed or
separate.
something, and they already
Yeah,
have
but-
to have their stuff.
Yeah. And they're enclosed. Remember something.
He wants to make Thames,
Stone Street.
He wants to, that's what he wants to do, okay. All right, so, and then the other, resolution I need, there's, everybody in favor? Okay.
But what about the opening hours? Yeah, that too, starting in,
10 a.m., is that acceptable?
but you just mentioned closing.
Well, the concern was that like by DOT rules, they can open at 8 AM. SLA rules are 10.
Would be 8 a.m.
No, SLA can be 8 AM now. Remember,
Except
they
Sunday.
changed. Except Sunday.
So do we mention it or we don't?
I don't think so. They can't, and they.
Well, remember, the thing is, like, when you're getting into, you say, no alcohol to go, now, there'll be one guy who'll say, I brought my beer from my house. It's not listed as one of the.
You're
it's
not
drinking.
So you just gotta, let's say, no alcohol, period, at after 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, where it comes from, it doesn't matter.
We'll have to, that's right, no alcohol,
Yeah.
period. I like that.
Beer, wine, alcohol.
Until
So-
opening hours or?
You wanna do, the opening hours of the opening hours of the restaurant, whatever it is. All right, and then.
What's that illegal?
But, and then the last one, the separate resolution is Platt Street,
Right.
the hotel.
Yep.
So they're not, it is really their roof hours we are, voting on. And, they have to stop serving liquor on the weekdays, at
On the weekdays at 10.
at 10.
And weekends.
Sunday from
Sunday's 10,
10.
and then Saturday,
So
Friday,
Friday,
Saturday. Or
Midnight.
Right.
Okay, all in favor of that one? Okay.
Joel?
I'm sorry,
Are
should
you
we
here?
discuss noise and
Yeah.
music with?
Okay, what's your vote? Do you agree
And
with
we
those
have no
hours?
complaints, I guess.
Before 10 o'clock?
Geez, we get to.
Okay. All right, ready, everybody? Let's start with my agenda. Wait.
But at least
Thank
you know
you.
what you're in for, so.
Yes.
You got a head start.
So the first one is we're going back to Tribeca.
111 Reed, the full liquor license. I think there's an issue.
We can share, thank you.
Okay.
We can share too.
I'm gonna have Michael put him here.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Benjamin Korngut. I'm the attorney for the applicant. I have with me here tonight Aaron Watman, who's the principal of the applicant. This is an on-premises liquor license at 111 Reed Street. The name of the applicant will be Yards NYC LLC. Just to tell you a little bit about the concept, it's going to be a nautical themed restaurant serving seafood, burgers, and a strong cocktail menu. Aaron Watman owns 6 other places in New York City. He's an experienced operator. We reached out to, he has 2 places at Community Board 2. We reached out for a letter of support. They would not give us one. But according to, I did not speak to them. Aaron spoke to them. He could attest that he said they had no complaints with them. As far as the location, it operated as Ward 3 for many years. I believe the license was first issued in 2009, closed in December of 2020, most likely due to COVID. Since then, it's been vacant. I believe there was an application that was filed in the interim, but that I do not believe they ever opened for business, and they surrendered their application. Aaron can talk a little bit more about this, but he's done an outreach on the block. We have included an email that was forwarded by the management company to all the tenants of the building, notifying them of this meeting and our application. We did not hear back from any of them. He did also leave petition signatures in all the buildings in the block and stood out on the street and tried to get people to support him.
Are there people in the building who live in the building? Thank you, I got you.
Where are those
Where are those
signatures?
They're in the back, they're gonna speak up.
Where?
There's
They're
no
here in the
signature,
room.
So we've got people, we didn't get to that page yet. But I have. Yeah, we have about six signatures. Oh, no, I have.
That's three.
No, they have a few.
And I have two other pages that were collected today.
Right.
That's three. Can you submit those?
Sure, I can give you a hard.
They emailed it, but they emailed it.
I have two more that I
Is the
did.
building a condo or a co-op? You don't know. You'll tell me after. Okay. All right, your hours are wrong. You can't have those hours.
Well, can I just say, can I just
You
say?
could say it. Say
It has had a 4 AM license from 2009 to 2020.
It's not, it's 2024. Our rules have changed. We do not give,
It's only
you know,
signatures.
unless
It's not grandfathered anymore because you're new.
you're a
Yeah, that's right, new.
new applicant.
I understand there's been an interruption.
Okay, and I'm not, we don't give it anymore. We just, when, it's just too,
It's a
things
new
we can't
neighborhood.
control.
It's a
the
new neighborhood.
And you have, you know, you have people around you. You have people in the building, people across, so, your hours, let me go back to look at the hours for 1 minute. Oh, here they are. Well, Sundays, we ask, well, it's indoors. This is all indoors.
There's no outdoor seating.
Okay, so, we can give you Sunday till midnight. I have no trouble with that.
Did you add a full kitchen?
Outside.
Can I ask you a couple questions? Did you add?
Was it inside 10
kitchen?
PM?
Oh, inside was.
No, 10, inside was 10.
Did you add a kitchen?
We haven't done any stuff yet, we're waiting.
Yeah, this is new. If they want to extend it, they'll come back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only asking because the old place didn't have a kitchen, so it was bar. So I'm trying-
place had no kitchen.
Right.
Plan on having a kitchen.
In the basement, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And there is gonna be a full food menu.
So our,
Yeah, I saw.
One,
Sundays are 10, we make you close
one
at 10.
till,
For you,
Monday to Wednesday, 1
for a
o'clock,
year.
1 to 2 AM, Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
2 AM.
No?
No, 2 AM.
1 AM.
2 AM, when,
1 AM and Sundays at 10 PM.
and not,
Just so you know, somebody came in 2022 for the same space. Somebody came for the same space in 2022. They did not considerably open and we offered them the same thing. First time around, 1 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock on Sundays, and come back and we'll extend it if you've been a good neighbor.
so we're gonna give you,
Sorry, can I just say?
Yeah.
The block has become very quiet since COVID started. There's no storefronts open late. Aaron, when he was doing his outreach, people were excited to have a place that was open a little later, have some light on the block, have some people out there.
I mean, there's 3 or 4 empty storefronts on that block alone.
well,
Is it 1 o'clock is late?
give them later.
1 o'clock is.
Sunday 10 and I did, but okay.
Can I say one?
Yes, go
one
on,
thing? All
I'm
right, so, I
sorry.
mean, I do have several places in the city, like I said, in CB2 and I had one in CB3. We always had 4 AM on the weekend. Honestly, you don't need 4 AM. I don't want 4 AM. Nothing good ever happens past 2 AM, but I need to be able to do business there. I can't close at midnight, we have to have decent hours. And so our stipulation with our lease is for 1 AM during the week, or I'm sorry, midnight during the week, which is fine. I would.
And
that's-
1 AM, I'll give you 1 AM on
2
Friday.
AM on the weekend.
Would you
No,
consider 2 AM?
no,
That's the only thing I have.
wait, stop.
Yeah.
How does your lease?
How do you
It
get?
says that, we can get out of the lease if we don't.
It has a contingency.
Okay, well, that's,
Yeah.
but I want you to understand something.
Yeah.
You're new here. Okay, so we are willing to give you till 1 AM on the weekends. You can come back in a year. If there are no complaints, there are no issues, we'll extend it. But we're not gonna do it the first year around. I'll give you till 12 o'clock during the week, Sunday till 10, please. But Monday through Thursday and Friday and Saturday till 1. That's just where we are at this moment. We've gotten burned so many times. If it works for you, and if you're really desperate, come back in 6 months and say, look, we lived through the summer, we've done this. When do you think you'll open?
Probably in 3 to 4 months.
Okay, so you have the summer. So if it's, see how you do, come back in 6 months and say, listen, we've been good neighbors, we haven't gotten any complaints, could we go a little later? And we may consider it. I'm not saying we will, but we may.
There's an added reason for caution. I'm looking at signatures and.
There's only 3 from Reed Street.
Yeah, and most of them are from elsewhere, not another
My
city,
my
but not
sense,
from the block.
I want to just tell you that people, it depends on who you speak to. The people who live there love it quiet.
Right.
All right, and the ones who come in like it noisy. And people live there, that's their homes and they want to be there. So those are the hours we're proposing.
So there's no consideration for the
No.
fact that it was previously.
No, thank God, God, okay?
And
There's no
understand we
reason-
offered the same hours to somebody else in 22. So we offered them 1 o'clock in the morning, Friday and Saturday, Sundays at 10.
And they walked away.
You don't know why they walked away. The woman came with an infant. She was here. It may have just been not her time and she may have found a new location. You don't know. You can't actually come back and say,
We've heard, like I said, I have a lot of places that are in the city and you talk to we've never had anything in 10 years.
Well,
Some of them
and I believe you, and that's why I said 6 months, but we're not gonna
I know.
we're not gonna bend on this one.
I
We're really tough on it. I want to make sure it's in the interest of the community, and I want to call on these 2 gentlemen. Right, you live there, or, okay, what would you like to say? Tell me your name.
I'm Patrick.
Okay.
I live in 111 Reed. First, I wanted to thank you all for the time. I know it's been a long night. I'm representing many of the people in 111 Reed and 109 in the community block, some of whom are here to join and online. The proposed hours of operation would be detrimental to the community, and we ask that you stipulate the liquor license be contingent on the hours of operation ending at 10 p.m. on Sunday through Thursday. They asked for Wednesday due to concerns and best interests of our community. We're very pro-business. We're very pro-local restaurants and bars. There are many successes in our neighborhood. However, the street's a community of families filled with many young kids, hardworking parents, multi-generational families. And in respect to the community, all the neighboring restaurants and bars close between 9:30 and 10 p.m. on Sunday through Thursday. There's one exception to those hours, and that's for an extraordinary situation, which is Holy Water, which closes at 1 a.m. just across the street. It's extraordinary because Holy Water is 2 floors underground, and above Holy Water is a cafe, and above the cafe is nothing. So the only thing that could possibly disturb is the rats. This bar shares none of those qualities. Specifically, 111 is a very old building with no sound insulation. We know this because a tenant that was there just a few weeks ago was a pop-up clothing shop, and they played light music while it was open, despite its very reasonable volume. And the store, even the store staff pointed the speakers towards the floor. The music could still be heard from the street, and the vibrations from this light ambient music could be felt throughout the building, disturbing many of the families in it and the surrounding neighbors. I can't imagine if that was not a clothing store and it was open till 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning or 12. I also fail to see a reason, and I quote from their letter to us residents, that a restaurant serving brunch, lunch, and dinner that will not be operating as a nightclub or in any way perceived as destructive would need to close at 2 in the morning on Sunday through Wednesday, and 3 in the morning Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I know that was adjusted to 1, but not only is there no need for that, there's also no support. The sheet that the applicant posted in our building on February 29th received 0 signatures. They picked it up today. Over the past 2 weeks, despite multiple emails from and letters from the applicants pleading for our support. Like you noticed, those signatures are not on our block. So to close, I wanted to bring, one of your recent determinations, as I thought that there were many parallels here, and I thought that it was very fair and just what you guys did just a few months ago on November 8th. You heard an application for a restaurant bar called Sub Rosa, which applied to operate until 1 a.m. I think maybe a famous application. Similarly, the community had significant concerns and objections. I really liked how you resolved it by identifying a comparable restaurant in Paisley's, and saw that Paisley's closed at 9:30, and based on this, you approved it at 10, and that gave plenty of support to both the business owner and the community. One block over from us is Trey Sorrell. It's an extremely similar space, business model, and style to the proposed bar, and Trey Sorrell closes every night of the week at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
It has a very successful business in our community. So I, alongside many of the 111 Reed tenants and community members that I represent, ask that you stipulate this liquor license be contingent on the hours ending at 10 p.m. at the latest on Sunday through Thursday, not Wednesday, due to our concerns and the best interest of the family in our community. So thanks again for your time.
What about the weekend?
The weekend we can be more flexible.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So,
There's a second
Yeah,
gentleman.
there's another job.
well, before, you want to speak too, or no, he spoke for you, I know.
Can I ask him a question?
You may, Mark.
So the previous establishments that were there, did they play music? And did you hear it?
So
How did that work out?
last establishment since I lived there was 2020. Families asked me to represent them who've been there longer. I don't have the answer to that. But the clothing shop that was there like 3 weeks ago was a pop-up.
Their speakers are on the ceiling.
Yeah.
So the application to soundproofing is currently installed on the ceiling. Can you address that?
Honestly, it's not really, we're gonna withdraw the application, that's kind of wasting time.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
okay,
Reason, I have a contingency with the lease, I'm not gonna go in there.
okay, fine. We will so note, all right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for your
Thank you,
time.
and thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Okay,
We need to.
so I would like to, on this application, note, I guess it's, the applicant withdrew.
so you're gonna inform the SLA?
We have to
Drawing
do a
application.
denial for the SLA.
You didn't file anything?
Which says that the applicant said that
That's
they would
withdrawn.
be withdrawing.
Okay, so I would like to do a resolution that says that, to the SLA.
Yeah.
That we had stipulated a number of hours, change of hours, whatever, and there was community opposition, and therefore the applicant would.
I wouldn't say opposition, there's concerns about hours and noise. Didn't sound like they were opposing it.
We're gonna have a copy of that. We'll say, see attached.
Yeah, yes, I wouldn't use.
Why don't you give us that?
And I would also put in there that the applicant.
When you say you represent, are you a lawyer or you're just a neighbor?
No, I live there and they just nominated.
So I would ask if
Thank you.
if you can
Good
put in the
job. Good
resolution
job.
that the applicant stated they have a contingency with the lease, for specific hours. And since we could not come to agreement, they announced that they would be withdrawing and finding a new location.
Yeah, I would also,
Well, we don't have to find
I would just
it.
modify that, or just preamble that a little bit by saying, in the midst of, trying to negotiate an agreement on hours, the applicant withdrew his application.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, yeah,
That's great.
so,
That's great. I love that.
so we're trying, I mean, I was just gonna talk about a few things to see if we can work it out, and he just left.
Exactly,
So, you know.
because I was gonna say, yeah,
Yeah.
let's see if we can negotiate.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so all in
Enough.
favor of that resolution?
Yep.
Soundproof things.
Yeah, we were gonna check the shape, but he left. That's okay.
They hear noise from the pop.
We have more than enough other.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, next.
126, I did that.
77 worth.
77 Worth. Where are you? Hold on. You, and guess what? I think you're
Oh, that's
fine.
right. That's right.
Just pass them
It's on
out.
First Street.
Went through it and it's fine.
ABA
Frances
Atera.
went through it, my Hawkeye, and she's fine.
The wine, beer and cider only.
Yeah. Are you doing roadbed?
No, we have no outside area.
It's a new,
We're in the
No,
basement.
no outside cafe, no cafe.
No outside cafe. We're in the basement, so there's no.
Oh, I know where you are. Water for dogs.
Yeah.
What's your,
Yeah. I know
And it's
where they
only, it's only beer, cider and
it's only one beer.
wine, beer.
Sunday midnight? I don't know what.
Sunday we
What about
have
the
to do.
hours?
All right, let 'em know.
Upstairs, they have 12. The upstairs, they have midnight. That's why. The upstairs is the same people. They have the restaurant on the first floor.
Yeah.
They're just getting so much overflow where they're turning people away.
I'm not
They're
gonna.
putting-
Oh,
What a good problem.
it's
You're
exi- it's
downstairs,
They're
right?
putting the wine bowl.
They're,
Excuse me, sir.
they're below ground.
Yeah.
Upstairs is existing.
Okay, all right. Okay, it's a little different.
They're below ground.
What's it?
Yes.
I had no
Sort
trouble
of
with it.
semi-grandfather.
And I just want to note that's not 12 PM, that's 12 AM,
Yes,
correct?
that's correct. Sorry.
So there's a typo in the application, just to note that the times that they're looking for.
12 a.m.
Well, can you guys do me a favor at the end of the table? Thank you. All right, so Monday through Thursday, ending at 12:30 AM, Friday and Saturday at 12:30 AM, and Sunday at 12:30 AM, and this is all subterranean.
Which is consistent with existing.
Consistent
With
with,
that
The
exists.
existing
with
one
what
upstairs.
exists.
Doesn't sound like we're making something new.
Thank you.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank
for
you.
waiting. Wait. All in
Nick.
favor?
Did we?
And he
I'm
has
sorry.
no road bed, no
No
sidewalk.
road bed, no sidewalk.
I'm sorry, let's
Thank
not
God.
rush through. Where are, do we need signatures?
No, because it's below ground.
Because it's low down.
It's a renewal.
They
Don't
exist.
tell us that they're increasing their.
Come on, Pat.
Oh,
All in favor? Wait,
I'm in favor.
Karen.
She just likes to talk.
Yeah. Any opposed? Done.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, next.
41 Murray.
Bus tweet.
41. Oh,
Your
hello.
application is incomplete.
Who's naming their place bus tweet? He was a horrible person.
Yeah,
You forgot.
you forgot a number of
forgot a number
things.
of things on one of the pages.
So, let me find it. Hold
It's
on.
called bus tweet? He was a horrible person. Bus tweet.
If I understand correctly, you cannot do road bed, correct? Because you,
No, I don't think we can because it's
so let's stop right
There's a
in
bus
front.
stop. Where's 41? I don't have it.
Are you doing sidewalk cafe?
Don't.
I don't.
Sidewalks, Church Street.
No, you had it.
Space is the-
Do you have copies of the application?
Yeah, because you've got,
That's your.
There it
what's the-
is. She's right.
change? You guys opened a little over a year ago, right?
Yes,
What's
we're
the
looking
reason?
for a change of hours of operation. Yeah.
What are we changing it from to?
I got it.
It's very,
But it's very flaky. You didn't fill out anything. And you didn't fill out your stipulation sheet or anything. You want to come back? Because nothing's done. And I don't have, I have,
they can fill out steps here.
you can fill it out here. I don't mind that.
What are we missing?
Let me tell you, the stipulation, let me see. And you didn't get any signatures, did you?
We did, yeah, we sent all that in like,
Oh, I have a bunch here.
yeah.
I have a few from 50. Does 41 have people above it?
41 has, yes.
Well, I don't have it. I have one from 41. Yeah. 4 units?
There's 4 units, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are the hours you're looking to extend to?
We wanted to go to midnight on Sunday.
Oh, no. Okay, you heard the rules.
But you're currently open till midnight, I thought, Tuesday through Saturday.
Yes. So 1 a.m. Friday, Saturday. 1 a.m. Friday, Saturday.
How long you been open there?
A year and a half almost.
And what's the hour now for Sunday?
Sunday, 10 p.m.
Oh,
So they're an example of coming back.
Yeah.
Any complaints?
No.
We
So
have.
I would give you, Sunday you have to close at 10.
No, they
that's what
already
they
closed
currently
that
do.
tab.
Okay.
They want to
Yeah, they're
extend
looking- they're
it.
looking for longer hours.
It's on
Well,
Sunday?
On
Yeah,
Sunday?
They want
close
Sunday
at- They close at midnight now, Tuesday through Saturday, correct?
No, Tuesday through. Monday through Thursday is midnight. Friday, Saturday is one AM, and Sunday was 10 PM.
And they want to go to midnight on Sunday.
You wanna go to midnight on Sunday?
On Sunday,
That's the
yes.
only thing you wanna change?
No, we changed the hours on Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, you're not
Do
getting
people
two.
live above you
Yes,
and next to you?
but it's fully sampled. It's completely sampled. Completely sampled. We've had no complaints. We've had someone in the building that has signed it, and when we were.
So you're looking to go from currently midnight, Monday through Thursday to one AM,
Yeah,
right?
and then Friday, Saturday too, and then
I mean, we don't mind. We don't mind.
Thank you.
Wait, I want to understand, Monday to Thursday,
would be 1 AM.
1 AM?
So this is what they have. This is current. This is current hours. And they want to extend to these hours.
well, yeah, thank you. I can't,
These two, they're just doing a one.
I mean, it's not fair to Sunday because everyone else is
Sunday,
agreeing to 10.
But they're new.
You just offered midnight to the guy that walked up.
they're a year,
Yeah.
they're a year
He's-
here.
Below ground.
No, he's not. The guy.
No, they're,
The guy who was here,
The guy on Reed Street, the guy that was sitting here, you offered him midnight on Sunday, right away, and he's a new application.
no, we didn't.
no, we
Jim?
didn't. It's understood.
Definitely not.
Did we,
He did not,
did we misunderstand?
no, he did not get midnight Sunday, he got midnight,
No, he got
uh,
10.
It's at 10.
he got 10
10
o'clock on
So when
Sunday.
we, sorry for cutting you off,
Go on.
when we did our initial application, we put in these hours, and we were told at the time, if you were a good neighbor, if you had no complaints, come back.
Yeah.
And look for the extended hours, the switch is all we're doing, and you get the same thing, you said a year and come back in 6 months if it's a problem.
And you're back
and
in a
we'll come
year.
back here a
I
year.
mean, I don't mind the other hours, but Sundays is the
I
don't
think, I think it's worth.
So the real
Everybody else
question is,
saying it's slow on the Sunday.
I don't mind, Monday to Thursday, 1 AM, okay? That's an easy one for
Right.
me. I need to hear from my committee Friday and Saturday. They want till 2 AM.
And now,
You're
now it's one
currently
now.
midnight
It's
or?
1
No,
now.
it's 1 AM.
Boy, your business
No,
is
it's
really
one.
good.
Yeah.
It's not that it's doing good, it's like you're trying to.
You're trying to make it better.
We
I
live
understand.
forward and-
I would give you till 2. That's me. I don't.
On Friday, Saturday?
Friday and Saturday.
I mean, they've had no complaints.
Personally, I mean, because we're sure there are no complaints.
Yeah.
All right, then.
When they played by the rules, they
Yeah,
came back
so-
basically a year and a half later, right?
mhm.
The only question I have is Sunday.
Sunday.
Leave it at 10. So leave it, give them everything
Well,
else.
Well,
Now you have 12, right? It's
Well,
not-
they're at 10. And so at 10, so your experience now is that there are people trying to get in
Well,
at
no,
10 or after?
if we have, someone wants to go to a party for the Sheraton, and having an after party for a wedding or something, we tell them we have to go.
So tell me what,
We cannot.
So there's a different thing.
We
Okay.
can't, like, we don't have the ability to
so
accommodate people.
I have a problem.
Right, but they can do full closures then.
No, we're not doing full closures. I'm talking of, let's say, 25 people. So let's say you have a birthday party for argument's sake.
This
So on
is
Sunday night, I
coming
want to
back.
have my birthday party for us.
Sunday night.
Stop.
I'm in bed.
How many people do you have? Here it is.
What's the public
I
assembly?
mean, what's their
What's public
capacity?
How many do you,
Public assembly, I think it's
110 or
110.
Oh, you're large.
So then they're large.
It's a large population too.
So then let them tell you how many events they want to do.
How many bar stools?
I'm not, we don't do events. You know what I mean? What I was just.
No, but if you want to
like-
have a party.
Yes, but our parties would never run late on a Sunday night. Just saying that someone wants to come in at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night with 20 people, and then they come in for 8 for something to eat, and at 10 o'clock you tell them to have to leave. It doesn't allow us any time.
And it's a residential building?
It's a
Do
residential.
you have a residence right above you?
Yeah, right,
Yes,
directly,
yes.
all the way up.
And on both sides.
They've been there,
4 apartments, each side.
They've all lived there a long.
no complaints from
No
them.
complaints.
A
You know, when
lot
one of them.
a lot of them drinking.
They sign,
They come down, they want to get
No,
the
no,
party.
they do.
Yeah.
they're among the signatories of
Bryce brings his company in all the time. David Telzlato said he would have taken a call tonight, we can't, because his wife is out and he's got kids.
Right,
Otherwise,
You
right.
never answered the question in terms of how many tables, how many people.
Well, they said one.
They don't have anything here.
Yeah, you gotta
You
fix
gotta
the,
fill that
you
out.
gotta, we need it for the record.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, but yeah.
Because our
Yeah,
lawyer
I mean,
submitted all that.
can
paperwork.
we, Believe it or not, I'm okay with their request.
And Mark's okay.
I'm usually the hardest one.
I was actually.
But like we always
I
said,
was gonna say
no
compromise.
complaints, you came back, the people above you, you tell
Really
us are
compromised.
fine with it. You know, that's usually the persons that's the most directly affected. And,
So
but my suggestion would be to,
Clean up, we gotta
to,
clean up.
Large stipulation.
I would say approve their request for it's 3 different hours we're changing, right? Monday through Thursday, Friday,
Yes.
Saturday, and Sunday. And, but put the vote in abeyance until we get it, till you can complete this and we can vote on it the full board.
But can't they complete that now?
I mean, we're wasting a lot of
We had
time.
a large stipulation.
I mean, it's almost 8
So
o'clock.
let them fill it out while they're
They
here.
need that one and this one.
Yeah,
Usually fill it out after.
yeah, I mean,
It's notice.
stipulation sheet is
usually done after it's notarized.
Fill it out. I'm willing to.
All right,
vote
let's just
for
vote
it.
and then we can figure
And then
everything
they
else out.
can-
Alright,
But wait, I'm still confused on the hours.
Sunday hours.
I have no trouble Monday to Thursday, 1,
Okay,
okay?
Yeah.
I have no trouble Friday and Saturday till 2.
okay.
I'm having trouble with Sunday.
And what did you want for?
I'll
Okay,
give you
so
11.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
You split the baby?
11.
Yeah.
All right,
It's a compromise. It's good.
11,
But we need that for the record.
yeah.
If you find that you have so much business on Sunday, come
Yeah.
back.
And note in the resolution that there's no complaints, so.
Monday to Thursday, 1 AM. Friday
Saturday,
and Saturday,
2,
2 AM.
Sunday,
Sunday,
11,
11 AM, okay?
11 PM.
11 PM, sorry,
Do any buyouts?
No, they just.
they said no. All right, I want to go in the other room.
Do you want
Fill this
to,
out.
I'm sorry, do you think you ever want, because if you want, you should talk about it right now.
I don't know, because we don't. I would say,
Suppose you wanted to have
yes,
part.
we'd like to have the ability to be able to.
See,
say.
okay, see, there you go.
So how many buyouts a year?
Like the holidays,
Yeah, if we got, what you generally give out, if we get more than 15 buyouts in a year, we can probably retire, but I don't.
I don't think so.
we wouldn't do
I give you
15.
1 a month,
12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12
And if
buyouts.
if you gang them all up at Christmas, then.
All right, 12 for the year. All right, here.
Do it now.
I'm gonna give you this stipulation. Well, you have it in your original application, don't you, or you're not?
Yes.
Okay, send it back to Lonesh. And you know what the hours are that I've given you? And then we need to get you a large stipulation.
I usually fill it out instead of.
Okay,
Okay,
all right? All right, can I take a vote?
yes.
Contingent on
favor?
receiving
Second.
the application.
Pardon me?
Contingent on receiving that.
Yeah, yes. Any opposed? I knew you would. That's good, I know my public. Karen approved.
Wait.
Joe?
I'm good.
Here, this is my, whatever. All right. Thank you. You have one more?
No, we don't.
Now you can go.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
And
night.
thank you so much for coming back and being a good neighbor for 1.5 years that we haven't had any complaints.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Great.
40 wall.
And
Oh, yes, my favorite. Here you come. Come up, 40 Wall. Where are you?
No, 41?
No, they're not here.
Why did these, I have a quick question on Battery Park City, is renewals, same address with different names?
Correct.
Yeah.
it's the marina.
Yeah, it's 2 different ones.
It's so,
It's the marina, it's the boat.
it's just a coincidence that the renewals come up simultaneously?
It's the boats. They
It's the
own
boats.
2 boats.
Oh, I see, okay. All right, I got it.
So we're skipping 40 wall?
41?
That's not, we were called in on back at 2 Avenue of the Americas. The next one. We were asked to come in.
Right here.
Oh, he's
Oh,
still here.
sorry.
If he's still here, let's do his.
I got 2 more.
Which one?
Awesome.
Oh, right, for,
He's on the top for his client, so. Let's let's get the attorneys out of here.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure why you wanted us, but we're here.
Yeah. That's for the, hold on.
Rebecca Graham.
Avenue for the Roxy?
Yeah, it's good because it's a renewal and they want, they want a sidewalk cafe.
Not a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Years.
So why,
Why are
They're
you here?
applying to DOT.
But we didn't apply yet, so.
Yeah.
So when we apply, we'll come back.
but you know the hours.
Oh, they're 10 o'clock,
I
right?
think it's 10.
Midnight, no, midnight.
They have, well,
Midnight at 1 a.m. No, this is outside.
Right.
Yes, midnight and 1 a.m. is what they currently have outside.
So then they can keep that. They want to extend it?
I don't know that we have. I have no idea.
That's what was given to me by these people.
I have to check. I'm
All right,
not, but
check.
can I suggest something? Can we just
By
come
your
back when we
office?
notify
Yes.
DOT? I don't know why we had to come down for this tonight.
well, we wanted everybody to know, but go.
Because I'll tell
I have
you,
a-
You have a little
I
bit
can't
more
go.
experience than a lot of.
and I will tell you why, because there has not been clarification from the SLA that when you apply for DOT, that will
Yes.
be handled internally by the
Thank you.
commissioners versus returning to the community board. The community board understands that you will have to return to do outdoor licensing. DOT says they don't care.
No, they have to notify you. DOT has to notify.
Correct, but that's a separate process, completely
Yes.
separate from the
So
SLA.
that's
Yes,
what,
I has decided what they want to do.
that's
Correct.
right.
So we ask you to come now for your renewal because this is our bite at the apple. We know we have. They may just say, great, so you applied for outdoor, done.
I think what I'm hearing is that they're going to require alteration.
I can only recommend what we do based on what we know. And right now, there's no rules.
Well, so we'll come back when we notify DOT if you want to hear us. We'll come-
Who's your other client?
My other client is 24 Ann. It's a very simple corporate change.
Yeah, let's get it
Can
out.
we just do it?
Get it away, please. Let's do it.
And,
Where is it?
Thank
I
you for
have
having me.
packets. I don't know if you want.
It's 26 then, right?
26 Ann, I have packets. So basically, there are 3 co-licensees. One of them,
Give it to
the
them.
entity that owns 60% is buying the group that has 40%. So no one new is coming in. Nothing's changing.
Okay.
No operational changes.
Okay.
That's the only change.
So the new entity will own 100%.
The not, the 60%.
Oh, the existing entity will now own
That
100%.
group that had 60% will have 100%, just of one of the entities.
And which one is that?
26 Ann FB LLC.
Yes.
No, but which entity is gonna be the
That's the
100%?
That's it, it's,
That's
There
gonna be
are
it?
3
Oh, I
licensees.
see,
There are
26
3
Ann.
licensees.
Okay, yeah.
This one here, okay.
it's gonna be 26 and FB
The
LLC.
That ownership is changing.
All right.
And so it's now gonna be,
It's gonna be that entity, but it's gonna be wholly owned by Concrete Hospitality instead of owned by 3 other entities.
Concrete,
Hospitality Group LLC. Yes, nothing's changing. Nothing's changing. You're
All
not
right,
gonna
so-
know anything's happening.
Yeah.
All right, just no method of operation. So note that.
No new people.
It's
No
just
new people.
paperwork.
so it's, tell me the name again, Concrete
Concrete
House,
Hospitality Group LLC is gonna acquire
I got it,
and own all of
the new owner
26
totally.
and FD.
Okay.
Okay, can we vote?
Yeah, we don't need any paperwork.
All in favor?
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Donald, like that.
Good night.
Donald, never come back with Mr. Cohen.
Well, we asked him to come to help clarify. I didn't know he was gonna take over the,
Well, no, it's just his own.
How would you know?
Take care.
Have a good.
All right.
62 William Street.
Oh, hello.
Where are we? Which one?
What happened to 40 is not here. No.
No show.
Yeah, 40 wall is what?
Notify SLA, please.
So 40's not here. So who are you? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Who is this?
62 Williams.
62 William.
You're still on?
Yeah.
Okay. My battery's going.
Thank you.
I'm hungry.
Thank you. Thank you. I got it.
So is this new, 62? Is this,
This is the old, lunch place.
is it new
It's a-
though?
no, what?
William Street, you know, where the
William and Cedar on the corner. It's a lunch place.
show you where the.
Wasn't financier. Around it.
Down on the same block with the Starbucks with.
Remember with the old financier?
look at the passing like past the method.
She wants to present.
Can you come over here?
Come on over here and talk into this, please.
Their menu. Here it is. Looks good.
And what about the signatures?
Hello, welcome.
There, there.
Yeah, again, I'm applying for President, San Marcos 62 Inc. Applied for the new, restaurant, wine license. The restaurants that, serve Asian food with, sushi, with, plan to, serve, wine and beer. The restaurant located 62 Waiting Street. Cross Street is Cedar. Right. The restaurant on the ground floor, with 42 square footage, and the building is total 9 floor. It's commercial building. The owner live on top floor. The restaurant on the ground floor there. So the owner, what else? We have the right of lease for 10 years, renew for another 5 years. It started July last year, 2023. But the restaurant is still under renovation. We have 90 seats. 90 seats with service bar.
How many?
90.
So it's a large venue. Yeah.
So, there's a valid seal for eating and drinking. We don't have, the music, dancing or any outdoor seating. With no road bed, no sidewalk,
No room for it.
no.
Yeah, exactly. Chinese food or Asian?
Asian.
Yeah. So.
Asian too.
Yeah, misuse, yeah. So, we, plan to, at 7 a.m. To midnight, serve, breakfast, lunch and dinner. So we need to make the practice for the bar service, hour, we want 11 to midnight.
So you can't serve before 8 AM.
No, we don't serve
Alcohol, so we need to, for the record, fix that. Now, you can serve, you can open, but.
Service is 11.
We don't have the bar, we just.
Or service. You're gonna start serving
So you don't
alcohol?
have a bar?
No, we just serve, not the regular liquid bar, just
Right.
like the bar
Okay.
for Omasaki, yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that.
But on Sundays, it's 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Oh, I want to correct though, it's 11 to midnight.
No, not on Sunday.
Sunday?
No, 10 o'clock.
Sunday, 10.
10?
And then come back in 6 months.
What time?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
10, that's the only thing. We're gonna give you the other hours.
11 to midnight, we displayed the curriculum
Yeah, but 10,
But we just have the
11 to
but we
10
still can open.
on Sunday.
Do you have delivery?
Oh, yeah, we do it.
They're right down the street from me.
Oh,
right on
big space.
So I see you use the, pot stickers. That's usually the West Coast, usually says pot stickers. New Yorkers are like, what is that? Most of them, I know, cause I've been out there a million
Yeah, we
times.
do have the
Yeah.
company is very famous,
Yeah.
like New York Times, like,
Yeah.
they vote us in 2022 the top 10 restaurant in the
All right, looking forward to it,
Dumpling.
yeah.
Taiwanese.
Taiwanese.
Yeah,
What's
it's
inside?
Chinese pot stickers, yeah.
Oh, so many things.
Secret recipe.
Shalom Bao, yeah.
Shalom Bao.
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
Soup dumpling.
You're hungry.
Soup dumpling.
very good,
Soup dumpling.
very good.
My favorite.
Yeah, we make nice breakfast and the
Good.
lunch and my partner over there. What's the afternoon? What do you call? The two meal?
Afternoon, we're gonna provide high tea.
Oh, cool.
Or like a,
Really?
so it's to serve the community.
Cool. All right.
This will be interesting.
Do the Christmas party.
Not for me. I'm an espresso.
Yeah, I whispered right in front of them.
Do I have a motion? A
Yes,
second?
yes,
All in
second.
favor?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night.
Love.
Thank you.
I'll be ordering.
May.
May.
May?
We'll come
Oh,
back.
great,
Thank you very
May.
much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right,
Welcome to the community.
where am I?
So 40 still not here, Wall Street? So that was
No,
60,
they're
all
out, they're gone.
right, so that was 62
They
William.
were here, they left?
No,
Oh,
no.
That was 62.
Right, so now it's 225 Liberty.
Is 225 here?
Yeah.
Sit down.
it's the last one, right?
No,
That's it.
Good, Ann. Yeah.
That's it.
no, what about the following renewals? Are
Oh,
they here?
No. There was no outdoor dining.
This is in Hudson East, Food Hall, which is in Brookfield Place Shopping Mall.
With
just for the
movie
record,
theater
I
and
always,
Manhattan, right? Yeah.
always vote no on the Mr. Chow renewal. Because before it was illegal, they had shark fin soup there.
Did we
which
get
was
everybody
disgusting.
from 55 Liberty to sign?
So,
This is Alantica Benaya.
We've known this for a while.
Yeah, so it's AV Liberty LLC. Before I say that, my name's Callum Delsnitz. I'm with Dana McMullen Panoff representing Alantica Benaya. This is AV Liberty LLC, and they're applying for a tavern wine license for a kiosk in the Hudson Foods Food Hall, which is in the Brookfield Place.
Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong, you're over in Battery Park City.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I'm in the wrong, I'm on my side of town. It's just, yeah, okay, Battery Park City.
And so,
It's a long distance.
the hours of operation,
yeah, I'm trying to find out.
yeah, so that's on, so the hours of operation, you'll see Monday through Friday, 7 AM to 9 PM, just for opening, but, you'll see the bar service hours, of course, are 8 AM to 9 PM.
Wait.
It's a sandwich shop that's,
Yeah, so why does it matter?
yeah, primarily serving,
Their hours. It's gotta be
Yeah.
in the mall. So we don't need to go over the.
Let him finish, let him finish.
Okay, well, I just wanted to point out that the hours of operation, you'll see, an 8 AM, for bar service. We put that there because legally, it's when you can start serving, but the kiosk, doesn't anticipate it's gonna be serving wine in the morning. They have espresso, and other sort of pastries to serve customers in the morning. This is really for, someone to have a nice glass of Italian wine with a sandwich, for lunch and for dinners. Saturday, it's a 10 AM, opening and 9 PM closing, and then Sundays, 11 AM to 7 PM. Yeah. You can speak to any other aspect of the application that you guys would like to hear about.
No, I call.
No. Call the question second.
Yep.
Second. All in favor?
Go, be well.
All in favor. Good luck, sorry.
This is Roberta Neeby. I'm sorry, I didn't
I
introduce her.
can't wait to do, you're gonna have panini, you're gonna have.
Oh, yeah, the menu.
We'll be over.
Great.
Come by.
When you guys anticipate opening?
Well, we think May, June, I hope.
Good,
Yes.
good luck.
Thank you very much.
So it was worth waiting.
Sorry you had to wait so long.
Sorry to make you.
You got to
wait, but-
see what, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All the sausages and everything.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Take care.
Take care. Thank you.
Good luck. Bye.
I know we beat the dead horse with 115 well, but I see it come up again.
What's the
Trinity
115
Place.
building?
They were gonna take the rest of the first floor, that other applicant, they were gonna take all the rest of the
Wait,
first
wait,
floor.
what, 115 what?
115 Broadway's on the renewals,
Yeah.
Trinity Place,
Oh, wait, my restaurant, Trinity Place?
Yeah.
Where are you looking?
new renewals.
Renewals, 115.
Oh, I'm on the wrong
So the
street.
financial,
See, this is, and we can't do anything about it, but he's gonna drive Trinity Place Restaurant out of business.
So that's the thing, were they gonna take the rest
115
of the
Broadway.
first floor, like what was Panini and
Well,
Co
it's
before?
a renewal.
That's what
And the
everything
second
else.
floor. And the second floor. 629 seats. But
That's the biggest
inside,
restaurant
But I
in
want to
financial.
say something.
and no need, we have no.
This is the what he had, you have to understand where he was going. He was gonna get them to open all the additional restaurants that had closed and promised
driven
them
out of
all the
business.
Thames Street and
Right.
everything else. He's the entrepreneur for his building.
Right.
These guys wanted to open a restaurant. We'll see what happens, but they're gonna have a big space.
But let me also say, and this has nothing to do with anything, Trinity, you know, Jason, they've been there like 30 years. He doesn't open on Saturday and Sunday because in all that time, he can't get people. He
He's
can't.
open on Saturdays?
He's not open on Saturday and Sunday. He started out by being open on the weekends and had to close after a year because they don't have any business. So how's this carpetbagger gonna come in and bring 629 seats and expect he's gonna have business?
Pat, you think if he would have got what he wanted, and then they get more restaurants to come, he raise the rents on.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Private parties.
Business there.
They'll rent it out, private parties. That's the only way to do it.
He wasn't just a building owner, he was also acting like, almost like as the agent for.
Yeah,
He was
for all
looking at the
business.
conflicts of interest.
And he was asking.
Don't think-
Nice to have you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we haven't seen you.
Oh,
You coming to
I missed the
Quality of
last
Life?
meeting. The last meeting?
You coming to Quality of Life?
I'm not on the committee anymore.
What did you?
It's been a while.
Notice, I keep looking for you.
I'm not on the committee anymore.
Mark,
Ask, the chair.
Mark, what about the transportation committee? You're not on that anymore?
That's like a exercise in futility.
Oh, well. No, don't start.
Doesn't matter. I mean, listen, we voted twice to set a subcommittee up,
Well, we're gonna end the meeting.
Yes.
and she hasn't done it.
Thank you, everybody.
Take care. It's on the